Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Bros Got Game. It is your boy Sunny, and we're here with the Fleetwood Town career mode. As you guys can see, we're looking at a few players here. Look at that B centre back, Luke Wilkinson, I believe of Dagenham and Redbridge, only 21 years old, 66 overall. And look at that strength and jumping in the 90s up there, and also he's got great pace as well, man. But we're going into our first game against the former Premier League team. Do you guys remember when Charlton used to be in the Premier League? If you're like 10 years old or whatever, you probably don't remember, but they were in the league a few years ago. You're talking 6-7 years ago, I think. I'm not quite sure of that, but yeah, let me know in the comment section what year it was when Charlton were in the Barclays Premier League, man. But look at this, a great pass there from, I believe it was Asante, and then Azog making the run here down the right wing, crosses it back into Asante, and it was Asante. And look at that for a beast goal in the 2nd minute of the game. I had to show my own custom replay here because the game decided to skip it, but oh well, we'll just put that in there anyway. And then we got ourselves a corner. I believe it was Jalali who was on the corner. No, it wasn't. It was McLaughlin, and McLaughlin puts it into the box, and it is Ndaye, or Ndaye, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, who puts it into the back of the net in the 80th minute, making it 2-0 for Fleetwood Town. And I was beasting it out here. I was like, yo, we got this beast game against a beast team like Charlton Athletic, and we're winning 2-0. And then the 90th minute comes, and Love You, or whatever, I Love You, whatever you want to call him, passes it into Bradley Wright Phillips. And let me know in the comment section, guys, do you think that should be his goal? Was it going in, or did that touch my defender before it was even like going in? How do I explain it? Before it was on target, did it touch the defender and go in, or was it going out? But I don't know. It should have been an own goal in my opinion. But Bradley Phillips, as you can see there, picks up the goal in the 90th minute, but doesn't cancel out any goals because Asante with his beast goal in the 2nd minute, which actually wasn't the 2nd minute. It was the 6th, and then Dye's goal in the 80th minute, making it 2-1. But we had this beast game against Yeovil Town, and you know, I wanted to skip it. It's just as simple as that. I had to simulate it. I was doing a lot of stuff. Asante there gets the goal though. Jalali gets 2. Jalali actually turns out to be a big goal scorer for us this season. Madaro also picking up a goal. I don't know why I said Madaro. Madden picking up a goal for Yeovil, which means it ended 3-1. And then we're looking at this guy here, Kwabena Apiakubi. I believe I pronounced that right. Hopefully I did. But what a beast player. Look at his overall, 61 overall, 21 years of age. But I don't care about that. It's about his pace. I believe he has 698 sprint speed, which is basically what he's going to be there for. He's going to be our pace when we need a bit of pace in the team. He's going to be on the bench, and he's going to be ready to be on the pitch. You know, he's going to be one of those players I need on the bench in case one of my left wingers or right wingers get injured or get tired. It's one of those kind of players just in case, you know, he's one of them. But we do pick up the win against Sheffield United after another simulated match. Loveridge getting the goal in the 70th minute in a penalty. And also Jalali picking up another goal. Also Ndaye, I believe, was sent off in that game. And they came back though for Apiakubi, and they were like, they don't want that 200,000. They don't care. It's not enough money, whatever. So I was like, you know what? Take your 200k and take Brown. And they were like, okay. We got ourselves the left mid, and we got 200,000, and he's only worth 250,000. But what it is I need the pace. You know, I needed someone to play that pace, so I offered him £750 a week for 5 years. And then we went into this big game against Stevenage, and oh my god, this game, you guys are going to be surprised as much as I was surprised when I was playing this game. We had to take off Ndaye, obviously, because of his red card, but that's no excuse for what happens in this game, man. We had to also take off Diego Rosa. I believe he was kind of tired. I'm not sure, probably just a little bit tired. As you guys probably saw there, he was only a little bit tired. Not sure why I took him off. It's probably because there was a bigger game afterwards, even though there weren't, as I recall. But look at this, straight away from kickoff they get it through to Moraes, and Moraes just passed it past the goalkeeper. My defender tried to get there in the 2nd minute, and Moraes just put it into the back of the net. There was nothing we could do, which made it 1-0 to Stevenage, and that is just where it starts. Watch this, he just cuts it back, boom. That was the first goal. And then Stevenage again, Moraes involved once again, getting it past David Juncker, and Juncker couldn't do anything. And then he passed it into Haber. Haber passes it in. Smith gets on the ball. The goalkeeper makes the save. How did that go in? I don't know, man. But their second goal came in the 56th minute. Remember that. 2 goals, and it's the 56th minute. Now I want to ask you a question before we get into the next goal. How long do you reckon it would take to get, like, how many goals you reckon they could get in the last few minutes? in like 42 minutes or whatever it is, 34 minutes. Well, there's another one. Haber gets it 3 minutes after that other goal from Smith. Bouncing off the post, a good rebound goal there, sliding in. Another goal's coming. Smith gets it through to Haber again. Haber on the ball. Still Haber. How did that go in? And we were down 4-0 at this point, and I was like, we need to do something. We need to at least get one goal back, you know. Who's going to be my player that's going to bring us at least a goal back? We can't be humiliated like this. We got it on the corner. McLaughlin once again. Asante once again, 70th minute, 4-1. We're pulling a goal back. Can we bring a few more goals back? McLaughlin with a beast corner. After he played it into Ndiaye, and Ndiaye gets sent off. Can't play this game, so Asante picks up the goal. And then once again, Stevenage get themselves a freaking rebound goal. And it's once again, it's that Haber guy, or Heber, whatever you want to call him. 78th minute makes it 5-1 to Stevenage. And it's another sliding rebound off the post goal. And it was just pissing me off how many goals they were getting from rebounds, man. And how they were going in when they shouldn't be. You know what I mean? And then ball here. How did that go in? How did that even slip past the goalkeeper? Maybe I need to be looking at goalkeepers rather than looking at a pacey winger to bring in. You know, that's probably one of the best things to do, which is what I do at the end of this episode. And that is how it ended, though. Look at this scoreline. 6-1 to Stevenage. Ball getting himself a goal right at the end after the first goal from Morris and the second goal from Smith. A big hat-trick from Haber. And Asante with the only goal for Fleetwood Town. So it ended 6-1. And we had another match out against the same team a few days later. So I wanted my revenge, you know. I wanted my revenge. But before we go into that, we had to sign Abiyakubi. And I thought to myself, this guy could make the difference for this game. So we're going to go ahead and accept bringing him in and sending Brown out with that £200,000. Are we gonna is he gonna make a difference? You're gonna have to wait and see. Look at this. Fleetwood Town versus Stevenage. Once again, Fleetwood Town at home and Power League 1, though that's the difference. It's not in the cup. So hopefully we could pick up the win. I believe Stevenage were in first in the league at this point. I'm not sure. But are we gonna pick up the win? Look at this. I do put him into the team. You guys saw there, he goes into that left wing position. He doesn't make a difference. Well, he does up to the 75th minute. And that's when they get it through to Alice Smith. Alice Smith gets it through to, how do you pronounce that name? I'm not sure how you pronounce that name, man. But he gets it through to Freeman. Freeman gets it through to Atkins. And Atkins headed it straight past my goalkeeper, Genevieve. Let me start again. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name. It's Genevieve. I think he is from France. But what a goal that was from Atkins. And we just couldn't stop Stevenage. They beat us 1-0. Nothing compared to that 6-1 demolishing they gave us in the John Payne's Trophy. But I guess it's a win for us. Like it felt like a win considering how good they are. You guys have to play Stevenage before actually knowing how great they are, man. But it was a good game for us. We did have a few chances. I didn't show them because they weren't as good as Stevenage's goal. But we go into transfer deadline day and we're looking at this goalkeeper, Alessandro Farfan. That's the goalkeeper I want to bring in because he is tall. I believe he's 6'4". And he could have got to he could have got to the ball. You know, we offer him £1,250 a week, 5-year contract, and we didn't specify a squad role, which is probably a mistake because he wanted to know what he's going to be doing and what his squad role will actually be in the club. So I actually did go back to that in the contract and change it to this sporadic first team player. I'm not sure what that means or how you pronounce it, but he accepted that, so which means that we're going to be signing him for 5 years and we're going to have a young goalkeeper in the squad, so hopefully he can make the difference with his 6'4" giant hands. Wait a minute, his hands ain't 6'4", his body is, but with his giant hands hopefully he makes a difference anyway. But look at that, £93 million being spent in the last day of the transfer window, in the summer transfer window, and stay tuned for a lot more transfers in the January transfer window. We're going to be bringing in and selling a lot of players, man, but hopefully you guys are still sticking around for that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy Sonny here at Bros Got Game, and I'm out. Peace. Ain't nobody got time for that.